Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Shine Islam. Today I'm going to share with you that how to start a group presentation in classroom. We worked with some friends about these topics of astronomy and view of the solar systems. But after this presentation, you will be able to know the ancient view of the solar system and modern view as well. But how to start presentation in front of professor from a group? Now I will tell you. So how I started. Firstly, I took the permission that Professor, may I begin our presentation? Then he replied, yes, you're welcome. Then I said, before of the presentation, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Gorjandapal in the Department of Mathematics at the University to dispose a nice presentation through online. However, the title of our presentation has been selected, Ancient Views of the Solar System. Firstly, I like to introduce myself. This is, oh, it's not working right. Sorry. Firstly, I like to introduce myself. This is Shaheen Islam. My student ID 1710921150. I'm representing a group on behalf of role consisting last digit 0 in the Department of Mathematics. It follows that our group is consisted of these members. Now let's begin the presentation. After the presentation, describe historical views of the solar system, name the planets, and describe their motion around the sun, explain how the solar system formed. Also, you will be able to know the modern view of the solar system as well. So anyway, so early view in solar system. Humans' view of the solar system has evolved as technology and scientific knowledge have increased. The ancient Greeks identified 5 of the planets, and for many centuries they were the only planets known. Since then, scientists have discovered 2 more planets, many other solar systems objects, and even planets found outside our solar system. The geocentric universe. The ancient Greeks believed that Earth was at the center of the universe, as shown in figure. This view is called the geocentric model of the universe. Geocentric means Earth-centered. Earth-centered. In the geocentric model, the sky or heavens are a set of spheres layered on top of one another. Each object in the sky is attached to a sphere and moves around Earth as that sphere rotates. From Earth outward, these spheres contain the Moon, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and outer sphere holds all the stars. Since the planets appear to move much faster than the stars, the Greeks placed them closer to Earth. Benefits of geocentric model. The geocentric model worked well by explaining why all stars appear to rotate around Earth once per day. The model also explained why the planets move differently from the stars from each other. Limitation of geocentric model. One problem with geocentric model is that some planets seem to move backward in retrograde instead of in their usual forward motion around Earth. Figure. Solar systems in the time of Ptolemy. Around 150 AD, the astronomer Ptolemy resolved this problem by using a system of circles to describe the motion of planets as in figure. In Ptolemy's system, a planet moves in a small circle called an epicircle. This circle moves around Earth in a larger circle called a difference. Ptolemy's version of the geocentric model worked so well that it remained the accepted model of the universe for more than 1,000 years. According to Ptolemy, a planet moves on a small circle that in turn moves on a larger circle around Earth. Views during the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, these speculative science ideas about the solar systems were incorporated into religion for many centuries afterward. Many people were taught that these ideas were religious that beliefs that could not question. Solar system, Middle Ages to modern views in solar system. The heliocentric universe. So let's have a look. What is the heliocentric universe? Ptolemy's geocentric model worked, but it wasn't only complicated. It occasionally made errors in predicting the movement of planets. At the beginning of the 6th century AD, Nicholas Copernicus proposed that Earth and all the other planets orbit the Sun. With the Sun at the center, this model is called the heliocentric model, or the Sun-centered model of the universe. And Sun is at center. Sun is at center. Sun is at center. Copernicus' model explained the motion of the planets as well as Ptolemy's model did, but it didn't require complicated additions like epicircles and difference. Unlike the geocentric model, the heliocentric model had the Sun at the center and didn't require epicircle. So difference between heliocentric and geocentric. Let's have a look. This is the difference between heliocentric and geocentric shown on the screen. Now next, Galileo Galilei was born in 1564, 1642 is dead. In the early 1600, Italy, Galileo Galilei created the first telescope and used it to study planets. This was the telescope was introduced by this person, Galileo Galilei. Galileo made an amazing number of discoveries. One of them was the Venus has phases, just like the moon has phases. Let's recall why the moon has phases. These are actually evidence that the moon is orbiting the Earth. We are seeing the moon lit up from different angles and it revolves around us. At the time, it was assumed that Earth was the center of the solar system. But if that was the case, then Venus don't have phases. Yet Galileo clearly proved that Venus doesn't have phases. Tycho Brahe, the Danish nobleman, known for his accurate and comprehensive astronomical and planetary observations. He proposed a compromise model of the solar system to explain Galileo's observation that Venus has phases without making it necessary for Earth to be moving. This is the observation. A compromised model of the Tycho Brahe who published. This is the model. John Kepler, a German astronomer, was originally an assistant of Tycho Brahe, but as Tycho Brahe grew older, Kepler became more significant. After Tycho's death, he became the preeminent astronomer of his day. He discovered his three laws of planetary motion. This is the Kepler's theory of motion. Now I skip it. Modern solar systems. Now, let's have a look at the modern solar systems. Today, we know that our solar system is just one tiny part of the universe as a whole. Neither Earth nor the Sun are the center of the universe. However, the heliocentric model accurately describes the solar system. In our modern view of the solar system, the Sun is at the center, with the planets moving in elliptical orbit around the Sun. The planets do not emit their own light, but instead reflect light from the Sun. The solar systems. The solar system. The references. I have collected some information from this site. So finally, have any question? If you have any questions about this presentation, so you may comment on comment box given below. So thank you everyone to watch this presentation. Yeah. maybe there is some errors. If there is, you find some errors, please pardon me. Actually, in that way, we have performed in front of our teachers this presentation from our group members. So thank you everyone.